Hello, I think we're working, I think everything's on, we're recording. Sweet. Welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. So last episode we went ahead and we got the layout of the coaster going and we started like a bit of production ready for the Japanese gardens. I actually haven't looked at, like, obviously it's been a while since I've had to, I guess, browse the workshop. I might browse the workshop so I can find some theme maker toolkit items for like Japanese trees and foliage, because what we've got in the game are good, don't get me wrong, but like as you'll notice, why is it nighttime? What the bloody heck? As you'll notice, if I do PM, yeah, as you notice, it's very repetitive. You know, it's a lot of the same thing. I mean, I know that's typically normal in gardens, but like it's a bit intense for me, I think. So I kind of want to work on, see if I can find some toolkit items that will make it less the case. But I think this is going to be a very, very pretty coaster. Now, like, I built this and I was like, oh, it's pretty meh, I kind of like it, but now that I've looked, it is going to be so pretty when this coaster's done. I'm actually super excited. This is very intense. I went a bit overkill, I'm not going to lie, but it looks cool. So, I mean, it's very hard to detail it all though, so I don't know. Coasters are something I'm not great at. But anyway, so this is obviously the Lugia one. All of this is based around Lugia. It's like a little restaurant which I need to do the interior for properly. Like right now, I haven't really done anything, but I think it's pretty nice. Yeah, so we went ahead and we started this. This is one of the water coasters. I mean, there is this long bit here which I think is a bit crap, but I think like when there's like scenery and stuff here, it'll be alright. I don't really know like how this is all gonna look in the end, but hopefully it will look really good. But I think overall it's a pretty good layout for a coaster. It's nothing super fancy, it's nothing super bad, you know. It's not too intense. But so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna continue this whole theme thing going on. See, as you can see, like just from this alone, you can see it's quite repetitive, and there's a lot of foliage everywhere, so it can be a bit much if it's too repetitive. But I don't know. I don't really know what I want to put here. I feel like I should put something here, but I don't know what. It's kind of maybe like a giant sign. Maybe that would work for the restaurant name. That would work too. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We're probably gonna end up working on the Japanese garden. I want to do something with the coaster as well in terms of the lift hills. Not decided what I want to do just yet, but we'll get around to it. And then that's obviously gonna see how long that taken. I don't think there's a lot left to do in terms for this coaster anyway. The coaster's done, the main building's done. It's just a case of making it look pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that, I think. And then I guess I'll bring you all back after I've done that. We'll give it a rundown how it looks, and that might be it for. I don't know how long it's going to take, but that might be it for this part of our series. This coaster, shall I say? I think it is, but we'll see. I haven't decided on whether we should have like toilets and stuff in here. Maybe some lights like these would be nice over here. Not sure, but yeah, we've got all of this as well. This is obviously going to be where the entrance is, and there's going to be information, toilets, that kind of stuff. None of these have fast track queues or whatever they're freaking called. I do need to do the queue for this ride actually. That's going to be a difficult one. I guess this kind of counts as part of the queue. I don't really know how we're going to deal with the queue. I don't really think that far ahead, to be honest. Not going to lie. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh crap, there's gonna be a bridge as well somewhere, probably like, it's gonna go like, over here, and then like, link up here, and then here, maybe some seating or something. I don't really know. I've got some ideas, but what I'll do, I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna work on that, make things look good, and maybe look at, get some stuff from the workshop, some more, I guess, Japanese garden-esque, stuff, but yeah, so yeah, enjoy the speed up section. I don't know what it's called. There's a name for it. I can't think of it like now. But yeah, yeah. So enjoy it, and I'll see you guys after. welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our little time lapse. I was saying like before the time lapse that we'll get it all done, it'll be ready, it'll be the last episode. I was completely wrong. I totally forgot how long this game takes to do anything, and I forgot that I got the temple to do as well, and the bridge took forever. As you'll see, I spent 4.5 hours practically building 2 bridges, placing a couple of trees down, and getting the basic temple done. I did not. There was like times in between, like for like a good probably 20 minutes recording. I was caught up doing stuff. One I had to deal with a phone call, and then another bit I had to deal with my mum when she came to see me. So there's a bit of pause, but for the most part, it was a long time. But I guess I'll just give you a rundown of what we've done. So I totally forgot that we had the temple to do, which is what took longer than I thought. I assumed we were just gonna do the garden and that'd be it, but we were wrong. So obviously I kicked off the time lapse for doing this little area. It's very cool looking. It's just like a little seating area with a very, very nice view, and it's gonna look even nicer when I've got all the trees and stuff down. So we'll see about that. Yeah, that's just got a couple of benches, and then it's got a vending machine, and then around the back you've got an ATM. It is a ball ache to get up to. You have to get all the way around, but it's there. It's there. There might be a couple of buildings, like I might put a toilet. There's toilets here as well, I think. I'm pretty sure toilets as well. Yeah. So there might be more buildings, like there might be like a restaurant or something here, and maybe I can get a restaurant or two in here, just to help, I guess, because after all it's going to be a park, isn't it? And then we've got obviously the trees that I placed. I've added a couple of these trees because I didn't have them before. Rocks are all over the place. This area has got a combination of trees. Like I said, I have a habit of making sure there's no bits of grass. As you can see, there's very little grass. I hate having plain grass, but then I realise there's so much. It's so repetitive if I try to fill in all the gaps. So there's a bit of grass. There's something that I'm learning. We'll get there. But yeah, I did this bit as well. This is just place a couple of trees, add some rocks around here, some plants, which was good. I did say I wanted to do something with these lift tails. I didn't get around to that today. That will be done in the next episode. I got the path laid out as well, and then we got the main bit that I did, which was the bridges. The bridges took a lot longer than I thought they would, but they're very cool. It's mainly placing these bits that take the time. But yeah, it's nothing super fancy. It's just that. But it's quite a cool effect for the coasters to go through, and then I've got all of these. I know realistically that there wouldn't be hanging lots of this. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it looks good, so I don't care. And then you've got these little dragon things on the side. It's very simple, nothing cool. It's really cool at night time. And then we just got the second bridge, which I didn't want to do too much with. It's just another super simple bridge. I might do something similar to this here, but right now I'm not going to. I guess I'll show you at night time because it does look really good at night. AM. There you go, look at that. That's very, very cool. One thing I haven't done a lot of is lighting. Lighting is something I haven't done a lot of. There's a lot of lighting here. This is very well lit. This has got a couple of bits of lighting, but the lights that I use weren't the greatest. Oh, they're the same lights, but because it's so big, it's hard to see. I do probably need to get some lights around here as well. I just don't know how often it's going to be night time in this park, so we don't know. It might be nice to get a couple here and here, on here. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Oh yeah, I got the temple. Yeah, so this is kind of like more like the sketch. It's kind of like the sketch, but in build form of what the temple's going to be. Nothing super fancy. It's just a very, very simple temple with a standard balcony, your roofs, and then like a little decking bit. I did not expect it to be shit like this. I thought it'd be like exactly the same shape as this temple over here, as you'll see on the video that I did go back to this temple just to get some reference. And then this will have its own shelter as well. I haven't decided how I'm going to make it fit in with this, but we'll get around to that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I did. Next episode we'll go ahead, we'll continue on with the temple, get that all done. That is the goal, and then maybe get some of the garden done. We'll see how long it takes to do the temple. It's just a time of like, yeah, it depends on how much detail there is for me to do and stuff, so I've got a reference image to look at. It's going to be based off of the Jinkaku-ji temple. Not going to be exact accurate, it's just going to be loosely, it's going to be based off of it. So there's going to be a lot of similarities, but there's also going to be some not so similar similarities. But yeah, thanks so much for watching in. I hope you did enjoy today's episode. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe for more content from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Catch you all laters.